Hello my beautiful friends, and welcome to another video. Today I want to talk to you about how to make your body your best friend and what that means and like the amazing things that can happen when you do that. Okay, so how I see it is that we live many lives, right? We incarnate on earth in different places. And when we come into the earth, when we decide to have a life on earth, we are almost given a body as like a gift. Like, I am not my body, I am my soul. But I'm using this body, this living body, as a vehicle, as a vessel in this life. And I know that can sound kind of far-fetched, but my point is that what a gift, what an incredible gift our body has given us. To give it us, our, like as a soul, its life, its entire existence, for us to have this one life on earth. And looking at things that way and growing appreciation for your body and looking at it as like a best friend, as like a bond. Like, yes, you are one, you are the same, but also you're two. It's like, it's almost like this animal like vessel gave you itself in full surrender to be able to live this life through. And what an incredible gift. And so when I think about my body that way and I treat it that way, it becomes like my best freaking friend. Okay, it's like I talk to it. I literally talk to my body. I suggest you talking to it too. And coming about it with this mindset too has allowed me to like deeply connect with every part of my body. I'm like my skin as an organ, the organs inside of me, the veins, the bones, like I connect with it all in different moments. And I kind of use this as a regular practice, not like a practice that I'm like, okay, now it's time to sit and do this practice. It's like, no, I'm just living my life. Like I go for a run and I'm like, thinking about my heart and my lungs and my pores and how I can feel them open and breathing and like just so grateful. And I'm almost like celebrating that feeling with my body. It's almost like I have a best friend to celebrate these things with. Okay. And I used to struggle with health, physical health and weight a lot throughout my life. I fluctuated so much, as a lot of people have. And, you know, it's something that my family is all ends of the extreme. You know, we've all struggled. My mom's now a bodybuilder. There's a lot of different things, mixed messages and things that I've received in my life. And I really had to find my own way of what worked for me. And so again, like everything I say, take what intuitively feels right to you and leave the rest here, what I'm saying. But one of my favorite practices that I first started with before I started like talking to my, like, or treating my body like it was my best friend and thinking about it as this like vessel that gave itself to me to become in friendship with and live life together in like in collaboration, rather than I'm like, before I used to be like mad at my body, or I used to like really be disconnected from my body. I would like numb it with food. I would be like, why don't you have more energy? Why can't you push harder? Like I would be mad at it when it got tired. I would be mad at it when it got sick. All I ever did was take it for granted. I never realized how much of a gift it was. I never realized all of the things that it was doing for me. It was like all of the things that the body naturally does, or like an expectation then, rather than me realizing what big of a privilege they were. And whenever anything would go wrong, where the body is so wise. This bad boy is pure wisdom, walking wisdom, okay? It is a very intelligent thing, body being. And if you think about it, everything in the universe is made up of atoms. We're all made up of atoms. And so all the atoms that are creating my body in this life have been in existence for forever. Maybe they've been stars before, maybe they've been grass before, maybe they've been aliens, or I was going to say animals, but aliens too, other planets, things like that. And so maybe it's been water. And so to think about that, I mean, we are a lot of high percentage of water. So to think about that is incredible. And I used to just like have like all the things that your body naturally does were like my bare minimum expectation of my body. And if it dropped anything below that, I was so mad at it. And I would almost like harm myself then. Like I would take crappy medicines and pills trying to force it to keep going. I would deprive it of sleep. I would numb it by smoking weed or cigarettes. I would eat a lot of food. I was just kind of like beating it up, you know, and expecting it to recover and not realizing how much of a gift and a privilege it was just functioning properly, right? And so throughout life, I struggled so much with weight, okay? And that was something that I felt so like a lot of insecurities around. It was something, and that was almost my motivation to figure out how to live differently, figure out how to find a different way to connect with the body. Like I tried going on and off diets, I tried going on to the gym and back, I tried all different things, and nothing felt like it was clicking, nothing was sticking. And I just continuously felt like I would fluctuate, like, and I would feel really insecure about that. And it was from this almost insecure desire to like feel more confident and like attractive in my body based on the way other people saw me and based on the way I saw myself. That was what drove this desire, okay? But I'm grateful for that desire because it got me to where I am today. And what started happening was I spent most of my life really mad at my body, really mad at myself. I'm like, there's extra weight on you, you're ugly, I don't like you. Like maybe I would feel rejected by somebody and then I would blame my body, like, oh, it's because I'm overweight. Like, so I was constantly like being mad at my body and like treating it poorly. Well, if we're like talking shit to our body and disrespecting it and treating it, why do we think that then all of a sudden we would be healthy? If we don't like our body and we're mad at it and we are disconnected from it, we are not going to change our patterns, our mindset, our reality into then having the body that we actually want and the body that we crave, the body that we would love, right? Because if I hate my body, why am I going to treat it well? If I'm mad at my body, if I'm angry at it, if I feel disconnected, if I feel betrayed by it, I'm not going to treat it well. I'm going to subconsciously like have moments where I want to numb myself and stuff myself full of food or smoke something or whatever, or push at work and exhaust it and then get mad at it when it gets sick or tired. It's like this ongoing loop, right? But so I decided one day to just try a different approach. I was sick of feeling like I hated my body, and trying to change it physically hadn't worked for me in my life. So I felt like the shortcut was just to try to start to love my body the way it was, no matter what it looked like. But the incredible thing that happened was that when I started to love my body in that moment and literally telling it I loved it, I started to treat it better. I started to just naturally want to treat it better, okay? And it's a slow process. Like I got motivated to start going to the gym because I was going to do a 10-day trek through the Himalayas in India to film a documentary. And so I was like, okay, I don't want to embarrass myself on this trek with these other people. So I need to start going to the gym. And I very humbly asked my mother. That was a very humbling experience to ask my mother to like show me how to use the gym equipment. But I'm so fucking glad I did, because the gym equipment is fun, okay? And it's not like you have to go and suffer. It's like I do like 15 reps 3 times on like a couple machines, and then I'm like, bye. Like, it's fun and it feels good to feel strong. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent. But how I got to like the gym, how I got to like to go running, all of these things, I didn't have to force myself anymore. I didn't have to dread it and like drag my feet anymore, because what I did first was I started to love my body first, and that was like my first practice. And then everything else becomes easier. Then I want to eat healthier. Then I want to ask my body, do you want this meal or that meal? What would feel, I like think about, without even having to put an effort, what would feel better in my body, okay? But again, tangent, going back to my first step. My first step was I kid you not, I would look in the mirror, or I would just sit with myself and I would grab my stomach, because that was my place of my biggest insecurity. I would grab my stomach and I would literally be like, I love you so fucking much. Even when I felt really uncomfortable and insecure about it. And when it was really like weird feeling, I would grab like all the extra fat on the parts of my body and I would tell them I love them. I would be like, I love you. You're perfect. Thank you. Like, I would almost hype them up. Like, I would hype up a best friend, you know? Like, I was like, man, you're great. Toes, you're great. All the things that I used to feel insecure about, or the things that I'm just like indifferent about, or the things that I liked about myself. I would literally like, I love you, nose, lips, you got it going on. Those ears, wow, love what you're doing. Like, hair, you're looking luscious today. Like, and I wasn't making it conditional, okay? I wasn't like, I love my jawline because you're so sharp. And no, because then it's like I'm trying to find reasons to love it. It's like, no, I just genuinely love you just because you are worthy of my love, just because you deserve my love. Because of whatever reason you want to give it, because you're functioning in so many incredible millions of ways that I don't even understand. You're making my life possible. I get to use this vessel to experience this entire life. Whatever reasons you want to, like, okay, here I am making conditions, but like, my point is that if I tell, my cheekbones that I love them because they like curve in, then what am I going to say to those parts of my body that I'm not physically happy with? Like, the point is that just to give it love because you want to give it love, because it deserves, just by existing, to have your love. And then an incredible thing happened. And I do that regularly, consistently. Like, it's not like one and done. Like, it's a consistent practice. Whenever you think about it, you get out of the shower. And here's a great hack. In all the moments that I would look at myself and feel insecure, that's when I would do it. And it really made me start to pay attention to, like, damn, I spent so much time staring at my body and instantly breaking it down, instantly feeling insecure about it. Like, I literally was like, without realizing I was doing it, it took me a second. Every time I would get out of the shower, I would look in the mirror and I would instantly look at my insecure places and I would just analyze, what do they look like in that moment? And it's like, to make that a regular habit that I didn't even know I was doing on a daily basis, that's exhausting. So that would start to trigger me to be like, you know what? This might feel weird and I might feel insecure right now about those places, but I'm going to hold them and I'm going to grab them and I'm going to look in the mirror and tell them I love them. Or I'm not going to look in the mirror, I'm just going to hold them and grab them, whatever you want to do. And just respect them, okay? And then that made this incredible thing happen. I started to want to go to the gym. And it's not that you have to go to the gym. It's just that I started to want to move my body because I could feel that my body wanted to move, or that my body liked movement. I could feel that I wanted to eat that instead of that because I knew that that was going to feel good in my body. And it's like, without even really having to try, I started to just watch my body transform, to feel the energy of my body transform. But also, like, even better than that, I just like feel like I literally have a best friend. I feel like I am my own best friend. I feel like my body is my best friend. And like, we do everything together. We hype each other up. It's like, literally, I kid you not, I was on the run today and I was like, lungs, that feels so good, right? Like, wow, so happy to be together. And like, beyond the way we look, it's just that feels so good to have that relationship. So yeah, now I just talk to it all the time. And the healing process that I wanted to get into here is actually not going to be guided, because I deeply, deeply believe that this is a relationship between you and your body, okay? And so if I guide you through this meditation and through this practice, it's like you're focusing on my voice, when really it's more about you using your own voice, which can be in your head or out loud, to connect with your own body and talk to your own body. Okay, so what I suggest is pick a song, any song that feels good to you, playlist, whatever. I would maybe say a song, put it on repeat, and either lay in your bed, stand, whatever, wherever you're like alone and feel comfortable. I like to lay in my bed. I like to put on kind of like a slow, groovy song and feel the music. Feel the way the music makes your body want to move. Feel the vibration of the instruments and the way that that almost makes your cells vibrate and how it wants things to move, because it literally does. Sound is an incredible healing tool. It's literally interacting with the atoms of your body and wanting to make them move. So just feel what feels natural. Don't try to make it look good. Nobody's watching. That's not the practice. Don't even worry about that. Just what feels natural, what wants to move. Is like your knee want to like pop, like and then go a step farther and like feel into every organ, every part of your body, like as you're like moving and you're like, wow, like the music makes my hands want to move, like how wild, look at all these knuckles I have, and like they're all just, and all these knuckles, and wow, I have these tendons and veins and this wrist, and it's like, go through your whole body and like recognize all the pieces of your body that are there, inside, outside, the skin organ, all of it, and connect with them, visualize them, feel them, connect with them, like that muscle, my armpit, like especially the organs inside, like I'll be like my stomach, my kidneys, my lower intestine, large intestine, like, and you don't have to know all the organs of the body, just feel into it, make it playful, and it is, I kid you not, you can do it one time. I like to like kind of like touch them as I'm doing it, like, because it just feels good. I'm just loving my body and nurturing it, and like, you know, we can all crave physical touch, and it's like giving ourselves that physical touch that we crave, like nourishing ourselves, because we deserve to be nourished, because our body is incredible. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter what your health is like in this moment. You are incredible and a fucking gift from God. Like, it is God. It's atoms of God. Everything is God, right? And so it's like, and it is a living organism. The body is so wise. Every single part of the body has consciousness. The womb, any sexual organs, if you're a man or a woman, has so much consciousness, so much creative energy. You can literally like work with that energy and do incredible things. The stomach has consciousness, the liver and kidneys have consciousness, the lungs, the heart, the freaking muscles, everything, every part of your body has a consciousness, okay? And it's almost as if that consciousness feels like an individual, but it also knows that it's a part of a larger family. And then it also knows that it's connected to you. And so it's like, respect each part of your body as its own consciousness, and then respect the whole body as this, all these consciousnesses that are working together for one consciousness. Become friends with each of these individual organs and consciousnesses. And just like, I swear, doing this practice one time of like connecting deeply with each part of the body, all the organs, giving them your attention. Just be like, hey, what's up, lungs? Thank you. Super cool what you do. Love you. Like, just sending them your attention and love and appreciation, and doing that with the whole body. I swear there will be a huge shift in your energy, your body, the way you feel about your body, the way you're connected to your body, honestly, your life, because we do everything through our body. Mostly, okay? We meditate, we dream, all the things, but our spirit leaves sometimes. But we do pretty much everything through our body. And if you can build this relationship with it, it is so rewarding, and it's a pretty quick practice. And it is pretty transformational as well, okay? Just try it. You don't have to believe me. Take what intuitively feels good to you. Test it out. See what you like, what you don't like. But it's just like, my body has become my best friend, and it is so fun to live my entire existence with my best friend. It's almost like we laugh at things together. Like, I don't know, maybe that's a little crazy, but have your fucking fun. Do it. Do whatever feels good to you, because it's like, what a gift to live life with your best friend and to be yourself, your body, this vessel. It's like, I can't even describe how many things grow and build and manifest, how much comfort and safety and security and love and confidence and bliss and energy. It's like, on so many realms, the physical realm, the spiritual realm, all of these realms are expanding as I continue to grow my relationship with my body, or as I'm just simply in relationship with my body. Okay, so the healing process, forgive me, I hope you can't hear the construction that's happening outside my house. The healing process is pick a song, put it on repeat, pick a playlist, whatever feels good, and try to do something ideally without words, because you really want to spend your time talking to your body, like connecting with the muscles, connecting with each and everything, and you can touch it and take however long you want. I think the first time I did it, it was like 10, 15 minutes, and afterwards I was like, that was incredible. So yeah, check it out, see what you think. Leave me some comments in the below section area. Let me know what you think, how this works for you, how this relates to you, if you have any tips and tricks. Like, subscribe, all the fun things. If you want to reach out to do more together, hang out, I have online workshops that are going to start. They actually probably already have these started by the time I post this. So you can check out the links. I have online workshops once a week, super affordable and amazing. I have one-on-one guidance. I have psychic reading, energy healing sessions that I'm actually kind of changing the name of them. I think they're going to turn into like energy activation and spirit realm connection, which is a mouthful, but if you have any suggestions of what to call that, put that in the comments below. But yeah, if you just love the video, cool, amazing. No need to do anything more. Thank you for watching, and I send you lots and lots of love.